Imam Hussain in a few words. Imam Hussain was one of the two sons of Bibi Fatima and Imam Ali alayhi salam. He was brought up in the prophetic guidance in which he received direct concern of the Holy Prophet. Imam Hussain acquired generosity, bravery, wisdom, and piety because he was surrounded by his holy family. He lived in the ideal environment. He lived with his brother Imam Hassan, his father Imam Ali, his mother Bibi Fatima, and his grandfather the Holy Prophet. Now, Imam Hussain was the sole hope for the Muslims because at this time terror and corruption had swept the Muslim nation at the hands of Yazid. Imam Hussain did what nobody else would have ever done. He gave up everything he had for us. He gave up his family, his safety, his home, his entire life for a message. Imam Hussein's revolution was aimed at saving people from ignorance, from corruption, from humiliation, from mortification. Imam Hussain believed that if Yazid was to rule and if he became in power, the human values would be mutated and wrongly introduced to the next generation. This was a time when freedom of expression and thought and opinion wasn't welcome. It wasn't allowed, and if someone was to express their opinion and express how they were feeling or thinking, they would be arrested, put in jail, their properties would be robbed, and their lives would be at stake. Now, Imam Hussain led this revolution to uphold the rights of mankind so that he could revive the ethical codes that were declining at this time. He was aware of the fact that his revolution would eventually teach this world a lesson. It would teach the world about liberty, humanity, and heroism. Just last week, around 30 to 40 million people got together to commemorate the martyrdom of Imam Hussain. Some of you may have never even heard of Arba'in. Arba'in is the world's largest gathering. It's a 40-day mourning period after the day of Ashura, which is the day Imam Hussain was martyred. But Arba'in is more than just a pilgrimage. It marks more than just the end of Imam Hussein's mourning period. Arba'in stands for social justice, freedom, tolerance, and accountability. With Islam's holy cities still under terror occupation, Karbala has shown a brilliant sign of resistance against tyranny and the poison of oppression. From all four corners of the globe, all walks of life, nations, faith, women, men, have rallied under Hussein's banner. It was remembered here that true courage comes from speaking the truth rather than falsehood. Every year, Karbala opens its heart and gates to millions of people around the world, dispensing food, water, shelter, support, and a comforting hand so that everybody can feel Hussein's protection. Imam Hussain speaks to those who hold justice and freedom for themselves and for others. He lives in the spirits of those who yearn for justice and freedom. Islam lives in the communities where we protect and respect one another, where we protect and respect the rights that we demand for one another. Every year, for centuries, millions and millions of people march towards Karbala to answer the call of Imam Hussain. Indeed, there's no day like Hussein's day. To know Hussain is to know Islam, is to stand in opposition to tyranny, whether it's political or religious. To be a follower is to recognize that there is no authority but God's authority, and to always seek justice for the oppressed. Thank you.